All right, welcome back. We're working on our custom object, which is our job object, which we created in the last video. And in this one, we're going to look at adding a lookup relationship. So if you're just doing this video alone, then the situation is we've got a custom object here called job. We just created it, we added a few small fields, and now we want to actually link this job object to a contact, which makes sense because if someone is applying for a job, then we probably want to be able to link that job with a person who either has the job or is applying for the job. So let's have a look at how we might be able to do that. From your job object, or from any object that you want to add a lookup relationship to, you can click on this little cog icon and then say Edit Object. That's going to take you straight to the Object Manager in Setup. Or you can go Setup and then open up your Setup tab and go Object Manager and then click on the object. However you get there, you get to this page, and then to link this object to another one, we need to create a relationship. And there's a couple of different ones that we can create. To do this, you go into Fields and Relationships, and up here you want to click New. Now once you're in here, you can choose from a few different relationships, and fortunately for us, they're actually listed here really nicely. We have lookup relationship, master detail relationship, or external lookup relationship. And they each have kind of a description here which we can read, which is really useful. So for our lookup relationship, it says, create a relationship that links this object to another object. The relationship field allows users to click on the lookup icon to select a value from a pop-up list. The other object is the source of the values in that list. So this is kind of your standard relationship that links two objects together. Your master detail relationship is pretty special, and we're going to get to that in the next video. But if you are thinking, do I need to create a master detail? Do I need to create a lookup? I would start with a lookup relationship because a master detail is always very restrictive. It comes with a lot of conditions and catches. For example, you always have to have a detail object for your master object. Your master object has to be linked. So there always has to be a link there. And if you delete your master object, then your detail object is deleted too. So we're going to talk about master detail relationships in the next video. But for now, we're just going to have a look at what a lookup relationship looks like when we create it. So click on your lookup, then go next. Related to, so we're on our job object and I want to relate this to a contact. So I'm coming down here to, look at all these objects, contact, next. All right, we can maybe just call this one contact here. Give it a description. This is the contact for the job object. All right, is this required? Maybe not. Maybe no one's applied. So we want to make it required there. You might want to put a filter. So you can actually add a filter to your lookup, which means that people will only be able to choose or relate contacts that meet a certain criteria. So maybe they have to be of a type that is like, not customer or something like that. But I don't think we have any filters for us at the moment, so we're just going to go next. Make it visible to everyone who needs to see it. Next again. And next, we're just adding it to our one-page layout. And then what is our related list here? So this is what our related list is going to show. It's going to be on the contact. And then we're going to give the related list the name jobs. Now, this might all be a bit confusing, so we're just going to have a look at what this looks like. But you could, call this whatever you like. I'm just going to leave it as jobs. And we'll click Save. So we've gone ahead and created our lookup relationship. You can tell it's a lookup relationship because in here where our field is, all right, it's got the __C for custom, and then the data type is lookup, and we're looking up to a contact. So now if I go back to my our job record and I refresh my page, then we should see a change. All right, so here's my lovely jobs tab that I made. Here's my details. And now I can see I've got a contact field here, which wasn't there before because it's my lookup. And in here, I can now look up like a Google search. So I'm literally looking something up. A contact. Who do we have? Betty. All right, so let's say that Betty has applied for this job. So I'm going to save this one here. Awesome. So now under this job, I can see, oh, look, here's Betty. And if I clicked into Betty's contact, then in this related tab here, if I just scroll down, I'd be able to see what jobs Becky has applied to. So I could relate Becky to multiple jobs. If I had multiple jobs open and I searched for Becky in every single job, then they would all show up here. All right. And that's a lookup relationship. It's pretty simple. What's cool about a lookup relationship is that if I deleted the job, then the contact would still be there. If I deleted the contact, the job would still be there. And I can, easily save this record without a contact at all. And it works totally fine. Now, if we wanted to see what this would look like as a master detail relationship, then have a look at the next video because we'll be doing exactly the same thing, but with a master detail so that you can compare.